G'day, FD Master Johnny Curtis. I was just messaged by Mr. Beast. That's right, MTB from YouTube. And he wanted me to adopt him. And I thought, hello, am I good enough to adopt Mr. Beast and beat him in a match? I don't know. We'll have to find out in future. Meanwhile, I got a bit of confidence here because do you remember the Karate Kid? The Karate Kid. Well, his mentor was none other than Mr. Miyagi. Well, I'm playing a 3-minute chess game. Actually, it's a 5-minute chess game. And I beat Mr. Miyagi. That's right, I did. I beat Mr. Miyagi. And so when beating Mr. Miyagi in this 5-minute chess game on chess.com, we're talking about Maestro Miyagi, of course, from Mexico. Well, I'm going to ask you, during the video, I'll stop for a while and ask you whether you can find the best move, okay? See if you can find the move that I found in my Blitz game, okay? All right then, so I played d4, opened up with d4, played knight f6, played bishop to g5, just a scary Blitz move. And just to see what he'll do, he's rated 2052, so Mr. Miyagi, no mug. He played b6. I continue with bishop takes knight. I thought, well, I put the bishop there to double his pawns on the f file, so we'll continue with the plan. Anyway, it's here. He's got this damn bishop to b7 move, and see, he's thwarting some of my ideas. My plan was, I was hoping you would play this move d5, and then I could build up a tremendous attack on the white squares. However, I played e3. It's an excellent move, but according to the chess engine, h4 was best. And I don't know, it's an engine move, h4. Well, I wasn't using an engine, was I? Okay, not like that Mr. Beast. No, I'm not saying Mr. Beast uses an engine. He does weird and wonderful things on his channel. Anyway, I played bishop to b7. Oh, so he played bishop to b7. He got a star move for that, excellent move, because it stops my bishop coming out because he's going to take my g-pawn. So I thought, well, I'll play a waiting move, a3, and just try to support my pawns on black squares. He played knight c6, and I thought, aha, he's going astray. You know, he's going astray, and I thought maybe I could adopt Mr. Beast. Anyway, I played c4 to control this d5 square, and he played knight to e7. Very original move, and I thought, well, that's an interesting idea. He wants to play d5. Well, I just played knight to c3, and now if he played d5, I'd probably just ignore him. But he chose not to. He played d6, and I thought, you bloody beauty. So I just played knight to f3. Engine says I should push my pawn. Anyway, he played c5, and I thought, well, that's a bad move. And so I pushed the pawn. But here, guess what? Engine says you should not push the pawn. It says bishop to d3 was better. Anyway, he played knight there, and I thought, oh, I know where his knight wants to go. He wants to swap off the knights and hope to undouble his pawn so he gets a great set of bishops. I thought, I'm not going to let him do that. So I played my knight back to d2. Engine didn't like it. Engine said, give him a check, Johnny. Give him a check. And I thought, no, I'm not going to give him a check. I don't want to help him. Anyway, he played bishop e7. So I played f4. And you think, oh, that looks like an unusual move. Looks a bit weakening because of this pawn here. But he can't attack the pawn. And the beautiful idea about pawn here is the knight can't go there. Which means, and the knight can't really go there. It doesn't do anything. So the knight sort of, it's made to look a bit stupid and give him a few worries in a blitz game. Anyway, he's winning on time. He's got 4 minutes and 35, and I've got 3 minutes and 40. I've been playing a positional game, that's why. Anyway, it keeps telling me to sign into FaceTime. I hate FaceTime. Bishop to D3 was played. And it's a star move. It's the best move on the board. He played bishop to C8. And so I thought, well, I'll just castle, right? And it's probably not the best move, but I played it. He played F5. He gets a star move for that. And I thought, oh, I don't like that. So I played queen to C2 to attack this pawn. Apparently I should play queen to H5. And he played queen to D7. It's in this position then that I played rook on the A file to E1, and the engine gives me another star. Am I a star pupil or what? Maybe I can train Mr. Beast and adopt him. Anyway, he played bishop F6, and I thought, oh, I don't like this. He might want to take the knight and take my knight and slip his knight back to E7 and just sort of hang on. So I moved my knight away so he couldn't take it off. The other plan was to play knight here and put pressure on the pawn. Anyway, he played knight E7. So I thought, well, I know what I'll do. I'll push a pawn. And what am I threatening to do? It's a star move. It looks like you lose a pawn, but I've got a bishop takes pawn check here. And I've also got this threat pawn here, right? So the threat is pawn to G5 traps the bishop. Anyway, he took the pawn off. And here I made a few moves. And I sort of go astray slightly, but I'm on the right track because the evaluation bar says that I'm a bit of a beast, that I'm winning the game. Anyway, I took a pawn with check, he moved his king, and I slipped my bishop back to D3, and the engine liked that. So I was happy, the engine was happy. Anyway, he played knight there, and I thought, gee, that knight doesn't belong there. And I should play knight to G3, because I saw the engine move earlier. That's the best move. But I didn't do that, did I? No, I took the knight. Why did I take the knight? Well, I want to push my pawns. So it's a bad move. Now the position's almost equal. So I took the knight. He took back with the queen. So I thought, I'll thump him with the pawn. It's not a good move. He played queen to H5. He should go to H2. Yeah, so on H2, the beauty of going back here, let's discuss this. The beauty of going back here is it prevents me from pushing my pawn because the diagonal would be open. So I am subject to his bishops. Anyway, he moved there to H4. So I hit his queen, and it's a wrong move. I put his queen on the right square. His right square is queen here. Yeah, so I'm actually forcing him to go to the best square, which is a bit dumb. The correct move is pawn hits bishop and push my pawns. Anyway, he gave me a check, which I thought was a bad move. And then I moved my king in the corner, star move, best move. And I've only just got a small little advantage, but I didn't know that at the time I was playing because I wasn't using an engine. He played queen to H4. It's a bit of a suspect move. I think he just wanted his queen near my king so he can upset me and I'll do crazy things like Mr. Beast. No, but I didn't. I held me cool, I did. I held me cool. Anyway, I played E5. I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll push my pawns. And I was really worried about this, to tell you the truth. I was really worried. I thought I could just play rook to E8, bishop to D7 or something. I took the pawn. You took the rotten pawn. And so I took the pawn back. Anyway, he played bishop there, and I thought, you bloody beauty. So I played knight to B3. The idea is to take his bishop off. He played rook on the A file to E8, so I took his bishop, and his pawn took, and I played queen to D3. The idea is to just take the D pawn, take this little pawn in the middle, and mobilise all my pawns, which I did later. He played queen there, and I thought, oh, he's trying to get some squares. So I took a pawn off, and he played queen to G3. And I thought, well, that doesn't do anything. So I really should be playing a move like knight here at this stage. However, I played rook to F4. The engine says I should have played knight there. But I thought, oh, rook therefore is a direct attack. It threatens rook takes pawn. But he defends it quite easily. And it's the best move on the board. He plays a star move. So Mr. Miyagi, his name is, Maestro Miyagi from Mexico. I think it's Mexico, is it? Yes, from Mexico. And Maestro Miyagi rated 2052, found the best move on the board. Anyway, so I thought, well, I'll push some pawns. I thought, past pawns have got to be pushed. I got lots of pawns in the middle. My king looked a bit safe. Anyway, he pushed a pawn himself. And now, in reflection, I do like pawn here and killing his bishop. But I didn't. I thought, I'll go for a queen. So I thought I've got to scare him a bit. Anyway, so I pushed my pawns. And he took the pawn and I took back. Well, white's winning. Have a look at the evaluation bar. But I'll tell you what, it's not so easy. Sometimes in these types of positions, a few inaccurate moves and you lose. Well, anyway, he played rook there. And what he wants to do is he wants to actually play bishop here and activate his bishop. So, and I thought it was a good move. So I pushed a pawn. I wasn't really worried about these checks and things. But maybe I should have been. He gave me a check. Apparently it's not the best move. The best move is bishop d7. Anyway, I moved my king and I got a star move. Best move. I like it. Anyway, played queen here and I thought, well, it's time to do some damage. But I've got to watch out. He's threatening checkmate. Checkmate in one move. Mr. Miyagi, what are you doing? Wash on, rinse off and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I thought, I'm going to go and get this Mr. Miyagi. So I played rook e2 and attacked his queen. I thought, cop that, Mr. Miyagi. Anyway, he gave me a check. Apparently it's the best move. Miyagi's a genius. Anyway, I played king to f2. I should have put the knight back at the engine like that. But I had some plans for my knight. Anyway, he played bishop there and he's hitting my castle. I thought, oh no, Mr. Miyagi, what are you doing? Anyway, I played rook hits queen. Wrong move. I should have played rook to d2, according to the engine, shown by the arrow there. But, you know, like, I've only got 1 minute and 9 seconds on my clock. Forgive me, guys. He played queen to c8. Star move, best move, the Miyagi. He finds it again. He finds another good move. Anyway, so I played rook to d2. Best move is rook takes bishop. Okay. The best move was rook takes bishop. I've given it away. Anyway, he played rook to b8. Now, it's in this position, after rook to b8, what move did I play in this position? So that's the big question for you. What move did I play in this position? I'll give you a few seconds to work it out. Must have scared the crap out of Mr. Miyagi. Actually, I don't think so, because I don't think he saw a thing. He's got 46 seconds left. He's washing on, he's rinsing off. You know, that's what he does in the Karate Kid movies. Anyway, talking about Mr. Miyagi, he was from Japan, wasn't he, right? And our friend from Mexico, he looks a bit Japanese, so maybe that's why he calls himself Maestro Miyagi. And isn't that strange? My son, also named John Curtis, he's in Kyoto right now in Japan. And so, we've got the old Japanese business. He's coming in, he wants to do something. I think he wants to play rook here. You know, I played rook takes bishop. That is the move. If you found it, give yourselves a hand. You did really well. Okay, so you played the master move. I did give you a hint, didn't I? Because I missed the master move the move before. Anyway, he played pawn takes bishop, and now white's winning. And the correct move in this position is knight to f5. That's right. And I hope Aiden sees it. He's got Aiden's got my friend Aiden, he's got the channel Don't Move Until You See It. So you can check out that channel. Anyway, you know what he did then? He thought, I know what I'll do. I'll put my rook down the back. He says, I'm going to get a whole lot of checks down here. But you know what he's forgotten? with 25 seconds left on his clock, he's forgotten my move, right? Because I get a check first, and I get an exclamation mark. So I've got 2 exclamation marks for rook takes bishop. I've got a queen check, I get another exclamation mark. And he plays king to g8, and we checkmate him with a horse. I'll tell you what, those ponies are the older Karu ponies. I call them a horse. Anyway, it's a nice knight checkmate, smothered checkmate. I hope you enjoyed the game. I could show you one more game, but no, I won't. I might save another good game for later on. This is your chess school, and we want to thank Mr. Miyagi for a good game. We want to thank Mr. Beast, who wants to be adopted, and you can check out his channel on YouTube. It's MTB. It is the Beast MTB. He's on YouTube. And Grandmaster Teddy and I say, God bless you all. God bless all your families. And keep playing chess. And the most important thing is if you lose a few games, don't worry about it. You'll come good. You'll come good. It's all about enjoying yourself, enjoying the ride, and learning at the same time. And I mean, one of my favourite games is where I played Magnus Carlsen. And you can see that on my YouTube video. So you can go and look at my YouTube video. And where I beat Magnus, I didn't beat Magnus Carlsen. I outplayed Magnus Carlsen and lost on time. The old clock got me. But that's what happens to old blokes like Grandpa here. Your ticker goes. What do you reckon, Grandmaster Teddy? Well, it certainly does, Johnny. You're slowing down, you're losing your teeth. What, Teddy? Yeah, Johnny. You've got to get a hold of yourself, son. But you're still playing good chess. Thank you, Grandmaster. Okay, all right then. So don't forget, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Okay, so it's goodbye from me. Goodbye from Grandmaster Teddy. Until our next video. We'll be streaming on Monday, tomorrow. Might stream tonight on Twitch TV. And, of course, on Wednesday morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, we will be streaming Title Tuesday with the Grandmasters. Right, Teddy? Yeah, that's where we play the Grandmasters, Teddy. Grandmaster's like the most powerful chess player in the world. No, not Magnus Carlsen. Grandmaster Teddy. He's the highest rated player in the world. What's your rating now, Grandmaster? Oh, it's about 7,000, Johnny. You've gone down. I thought it was 8,000, Teddy. Oh, Layla and Alpha Zero got me a couple of times. Oh, so Layla and Alpha Zero, the AI computers, they got you, did they, Ted? Oh, yeah. Ever since the aliens got me brain, Johnny, they stole the Roy Lopez. I've never quite been the same. I was headed towards a 10,000 rating. 10,000, Teddy. That's fantastic. I hope you get back to 10,000 rating, Teddy. That'll show up those Magnus Carlsens and Ding Lirens and the like, won't it, mate? Did you see? You know, I did a video recently about the candidates, the 2024 candidates, my predictions. I made the equal favourites. What did I make the equal favourites, Teddy? Well, Jan Nepomniachtchi, Johnny, and Fabio Caruana. Fabio, the most beautiful man in the world. That's right, Teddy. Fabio Caruana. He is the most beautiful man in the world. Anyway, we've got to go because otherwise we'll talk underwater, right? So bye-bye for now. Don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time.